Hi there, I'm Sandra Sexy, your Sarasota and Manatee County Realtor, and I'm here today with Brandon Terry with the Terry Mortgage Team, First Family Mortgage, and he has been so kind as to join me today to answer some questions. The market has a lot going on, interest rates, a lot of questions around that, so thank you for talking with me today.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me, and I appreciate being here with all of your subscribers, and we look forward to helping you learn a few things today.
Perfect. Okay. I think the biggest question is with the interest rates, how they are. People are a little nervous about buying, wondering what they should do. What can they do to help counteract what the interest rates are right now?
Well, that's a great question. Interest rates have certainly changed. So the first suggestion is make sure you buy in 2021. Okay, well, we can't do that anymore, right? That's past us. And those rates were beautiful, but they were a gift, and we didn't expect them to last forever, and the rates have changed. But that's how the market is going to be. It's always going to be up and down. So in this market, we're looking to save buyers money on their mortgage with maybe even a temporary interest rate buy down. So people are asking, well, how can I save money on interest rate buy down? That really would come from the seller or the builder of the home contributing some lump sum towards your mortgage to be able to reduce your interest rate for the first 3 years. How that would work is the builder or the seller would give you a credit towards your closing cost and or this interest rate buy down. How some programs will work is your interest rate would be 3% lower than the market rate for the first year. The next year, it would be 2% lower than the market rate. And the third year, it would be 1% lower than today's current market rate. And the following year, it would adjust to the actual full rate of the full note rate. So that's helping some people save money on their initial interest rates. And with builders and sellers appreciating their values recently, there could be some more room for negotiating to be able to help people save money.
Yes, perfect. I've actually had a lot of clients going under contract with builders who are buying their rates down as part of the incentive. Okay, so Brandon, what do you think is going to happen with the interest rates? Are they going to keep going up or maybe come down?
Well, that's a great question, and the honest answer is no one knows, right? So, 6 months ago, someone would see a 5% interest rate and they would be flabbergasted. And today, if I could offer that to all my clients, we would have the perfect mortgage scenario. But it doesn't exist in this market right now. So rates are always going to be changing up and down. Because those that bought in the 80s, they thought 12% was a good rate, right? And then they saw it go all the way up to 16%. So it's all about perspective in our current market.
Yeah, good points.
And the best advice anyone's ever going to be able to give you for an interest rate or for a mortgage is to make sure it's something that you love and hold it for a long time, because homes over their long period of time are always going to appreciate in value.
So what about first-time home buyers? They're feeling like it might be impossible for them to get something right now with the rates and prices. Any advice or what they can do?
Absolutely. I understand that concern, but honestly, with first-time home buyers, we have to look at the opportunities out there. So first-time home buyers can get into a home with as little as 3% down. And 6 months ago, they'd be fighting to make an offer, and people were bidding $40,000 over the asking price.
Right.
That's simply not the case anymore, and sellers are more motivated to help make a deal. So as long as the buyer can get pre-qualified and can qualify for that budget, now is a great time because the sellers are more motivated to make more negotiations. Maybe they can help the buyer with their closing costs, with their interest rate buy downs, and all these things. So buyers absolutely have much more negotiating power than they did even 6 months ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm seeing a lot more inventory out there too, so you have a better chance to get the home of your dreams right now and not have to be in a bidding war over it. So that's the positive right now.
Exactly.
Okay, so I have a lot of buyers who are asking when should they get pre-approved, or they were pre-approved quite a long time ago, or maybe even 6 months or a year ago. So what do you have to add to that?
Well, that's a great question. I like to tell my buyers I would love to get you pre-approved 5 years early if I could. The reason being is because we can make a budget for your home and your family and your scenario, and those things can change. But with our buyers, we are making sure that if we do get you pre-approved 2 years before you close, we're reaching out on a consistent basis. Yes, we reach out to our buyers once a month, but we do need to make sure that our buyer's profile is updated at least every 90 days because the credit report actually expires after 90 days. And we also still need to make sure that your proposed interest rate is available and it would still work with your budget. And to add to that, if you aren't working with a lender that's reaching out to you consistently and making sure that your interest rate is still available and that your budget still works for you, you need to make sure that you're working with the right lender. And we would love to help you with that and make sure that you're on the right plan. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have the right interest rate, the right budget, you could lose that home of your dreams.
Yeah, good point. So Brandon, why buy in this market right now?
Well, this is a great question. And as interest rates are changing, we still want to help people get into the right home. So if you find that perfect home right now and the interest rate is a little higher than you imagined, there's absolutely going to be a refinance available for you in the future. Experts are calling for rates to come probably the first quarter or second quarter, come down a little bit next year. And so what we're offering to all of our clients is to make sure that you have the best deal on your mortgage. Typically, people aren't going to keep that same mortgage for 30 years. The average home buyer is in their home and in their mortgage less than 7 years. And here at First Family Mortgage and the Terry Mortgage team, we want to make sure that you have the best deal. So we do offer a 7-year guarantee on our mortgages. And that's if interest rates come down the next 7 years, we'll make sure we offer you a no lender fee refinance to make sure that you have the best mortgage at all times for your budget and your situation.
Wow, that's great. That really can save a lot of money and offer some peace of mind. So I love that you guys do that.
Absolutely. Always looking out for our clients and making sure that they refer our family and friends to us because we want to make sure that they have the best deal appropriate for them.
So it sounds like there's still ways that people can buy right now and some things that we can do to make it a little easier and a little less scary and still get the home of your dreams.
That's exactly right. And if I can help you with any of those questions, I would love for you to reach out to me, and I would love to have any sort of conversations about rising interest rates, refinances, or any other questions that you have.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me today and talking to my clients and viewers, and we really appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks so much for having me, Sandra.
You're welcome. Bye.